Thank you, councillors, thank you, staff, and thank you, members of the public. I declare this meeting open, and doing so would like to pay my respects to the Wadandi Noongar elders, past, present, and emerging, and to any elders who are joining us here today or online. Thank you very much, and I will obviously acknowledge as well this meeting is being live streamed. We do have an apology from Councillor Steck, but we're also dealing that with on the last item for approved leave. So we'll get to that. Are there any declarations of interest, councillors? Thank you. There was some responses to the questions taken on notice from last OCM, which are in front of us, and they will be in the minutes of that meeting. Further confirmation from the previous minutes. Somebody happy to move those? Councillor Kozisek, thank you. Seconded by Councillor Steele. Likely to be any debate against that, councillors? I'll put that. Those in favour, please indicate. Those against? One against. Thank you. We have the minutes from the AGM of electors. Is somebody happy to move those? Moved by Councillor Gwain, seconded. Councillor Steele, thank you. Likely to be any debate against this minutes, councillors? I'll put that. Those in favour, please indicate. That's carried unanimously. Thank you. I understand we have received one petition. Is that correct? We have not received a petition. Has there been any petitions received by any elected members? Thank you. There will likely be one coming very shortly. We have no presentations or deputations for tonight's meeting. Councillors, at this stage, we only have two items coming out for discussion, as both do require an absolute majority, and they are item 10.3.2 and 10.4.1. Is there any others that we would like to discuss? Councillor Gasson? Which item, sorry, Councillor Gasson? 10.3.6. 10.3.6. Thank you. Any other items for discussion? If that's the case, is somebody happy to move that the remainder be carried on block? Thanks, Councillor Quain. Thank you, Councillor Brown. Put that. Those in favour, please indicate. Those against? Councillor Cassidy, sorry, did you vote in favour of that? Thank you. That's carried unanimously. Thank you. Item 10.3.2, councillors. This does require an absolute majority. Is somebody happy to move this? Councillor Quain. Seconder, Councillor Steele. Likely to be any debate, councillors? I'll put that. Those in favour, please indicate. That's carried unanimously. Thank you. 10.3.6, I'll just get this on the table first. Is somebody happy to move the financial report for 31st of December? Thank you, Councillor Steele, a seconder. Thank you, Councillor Kozisek. Councillor Gassel, do you have any, was it questions or were you speaking against this item?
I just want to speak either for or against.
Well, we have a mover from Councillor Steele. Councillor Steele, would you like to speak to this motion? Councillor Kozisek. Is there a speaker against?
In that case, I'll speak against. So, I think this is the digital one is the latest one, page 192. In PR 4211, where it provides funding for signature events, grant round. I'm assuming that it includes the fringe event that we just had, that funding, coming out of that funding. So assuming that's the case, I'm just wondering how we select some of the events or the acts. I have been approached by people of a Christian background, and they have indicated that they're offended by the Real Thick Jesus Act, in some of the act. And
Councillor Gasso, I might ask you to keep your comments in relation to the actual financial management report. What you're talking about is the funding, and you're actually talking about a council decision that has been made through a committee that you're on.
Thank you, Mr Mayor. And so that's the question, I guess, how we select events and whether that information comes to us, the council gets assessed, whether we look at, in part, whether some of the acts can be offensive. So some people have been offended, and in my view, that offending Jesus is not a good thing. It does sail a bit close to the wind, and considering things, we've got unprecedented things happening, we probably need to keep God on side.
Is there a speaker for the executive recommendation? Councillor Steele, anything to close? I'll put the item. Those in favour, please indicate. That's carried unanimously. Thank you. 10.4.1. Is there a mover for this? Councillor Quain, and a seconder, Councillor Steele, and I will note Councillor Andrew has declared impartial interest on this, which was in the declaration of interest earlier. It's likely to be any debate on this, councillors. I'll put that. Those in favour, please indicate. Those against? One against. That's carried. Thank you. Brings us to applications of leave. So we do have this one from Councillor Quain for those dates indicated. Somebody happy to move that request? Thank you, Councillor Andrews, seconded by Councillor Steele. Those in favour, please indicate. Thank you, that's carried. And as I indicated, we have a request from Councillor Steck for tonight's meeting. Somebody happy to move that? Thank you, Councillor Steele, and a seconder. Thank you, Councillor Steck. I'll put that. Those in favour, please indicate. That's carried. Leave of absence, do you need a request?
Yes, I do, but I'm wondering actually whether mine might fall in before the next.
Sure. What's the dates? And we'll just deal with it now, Councillor Steele.
I want from the, so Monday the 24th until the 10th.
24th of Feb to the 10th of March?
Please.
That's correct on the screen in front of you, Councillor Steele.
Thank you.
We have none of those here. Thank you. Somebody happy to move that? Councillor Kozisek, and seconded by Councillor Ramesh. Put that. Those in favour, please indicate. That's carried. Thank you, councillors. That is that item also dealt with. Councillors, I believe that brings us to a close. I declare this meeting closed at 5:36. Thanks, councillors.